My name is Clint Buttrick, and this is my story. This is the story of how I got caught selling drugs. It is 100% true and exactly how it happened. It was business as usual. Me and my boy Zebo were packing weed and counting money. Zebo recently made a business move without my permission. He said, "Trust me, dude." So I trusted him. He set up a meeting with one of the biggest drug dealers in the area. The deal was that if I started selling his product, that he would help me sell my product. I thought, I'll meet with the guy and see how it goes. Zebo was so, aggressive about this. He really stressed the fact that I needed to do this and that we would make so much money. He was acting a little strange that day. Like he was nervous for some reason. And he kept messing with something in his shirt. I don't know what his problem was, but I thought he was just excited to be making more money. So it was around 8:30 and someone knocked on the door. So I answered the door and there he was. Big J. I've never seen him in person. I've only ever heard about him from what Zebo says. But everything he said about him was true. He's huge, and apparently he was insane. Big J walks in and stands by the kitchen table as I sit back down. He looks at Zebo and then looks at me. He says, "Who ordered the nose nachos?" and sets down a large bag of cocaine. Zebo says, "That was me." Big J stares at him and pulls out a gun. And he says, "You better sell all of this." Holy shit! He's not even here for 5 minutes and he pulls out a gun? He turns to me and I was so scared. But he just stared and then said, "You're going to buy this." I didn't know how else to react. So I was like, "Okay, I'll buy it." I didn't know what else to do. So I grabbed my money, I set it on the table. I said to Zebo, "Are you sure about this?" And he says to me, "Trust me." And then the whole situation got kind of weird. Zebo starts telling me that I need to say specific things and I need to admit to buying everything and that I'm going to sell it. And then I needed to lean a little closer to him and speak slowly and clearly into his chest. Big J aimed a gun at me and grabs me by the back of the neck. I lean over the table and I'm like, "Alright, I'll buy it and I'm going to sell it." Zebo takes my money. I'm like, what is he doing? Then all of a sudden, Big J is putting me in handcuffs. I look at Zebo and he says, "You're under arrest for selling drugs." Turns out, both Zebo and Big J were cops. I couldn't believe it. All this time, my partner and my best friend was an undercover cop, and I never knew it. The whole business venture was just one big setup. Big J didn't even exist. He was just a character Zebo created and had another cop act like he was Big J. They set me up, lied about everything, used that fake confession I made to convict me for selling drugs I never even sold or willingly bought. I just couldn't believe that I spent 2 years working with a cop who I thought was my best friend. Oh well, I never went to jail for it, and I only served 2 years of probation.